YouTube Nation, coming to you live. This is the TKO Boxing Digest. My name's Lamar, aka Black Abe Sanchez.
Hey, my name is D, man, aka the Black Albertstein. Shout out to Albertstein.
Already, man. All right, we're gonna talk about the where does Mayweather and Maidana go from here, man? Potential opponents, matchups. We're just gonna break it down.
They can do a lot of things now. Mayweather, he was in a couple tough battles. He could. I would say probably the best thing to do is Khan, because Showtime, they're not losing money, but the profit margin is so slim that if you don't have a certain amount of views, it's gonna be kind of hard to make profit. So they're definitely gonna try to put him with a person who's more marketable, that somebody can beat him. Because if he loses, they can hurt him just as much as having somebody who's not marketable. So I think that personally they probably go with Khan. He's in the front runner. What you think?
Oh, man, I like that matchup. Khan, man, I feel like we'll give him a lot of problems, He has length. He's fast. Decent movement. His legs is pretty good. I think he can cut off the ring. Virgil Hunter, man, I mean, I'm still not convinced that he's a top trainer and he's making a lot of difference in that camp. But I feel like he has kind of helped with Khan's defense. His in and out inside of combinations are a little bit smoother, his transition. So overall, man, based on right now, the way Mayweather's looking, man, his punch output is low. His movement is still there. His legs are still good. But at the same time, his punch output, is alarming for me, man. And somebody like Khan with length, decent punch output, I think give him a lot of trouble, man.
And I kind of go back to when he fought Oscar that time. Oscar wouldn't land a lot of punches, but because Oscar's such an accurate puncher, and when he was throwing punches, a lot of punches that you thought that was missing, that we knew was missing as boxing fans, a lot of judges can't tell. They don't have the opportunity to replay. They have to do it live. So I think with Khan throws a lot of good punches. He has good volume. He's pretty accurate as punches. So a lot of those punches that may not necessarily land for him, he's gonna get scored for him. So
absolutely.
That's a dangerous position.
Like a Leonard effect. Where, those pity pat punches. Yeah. Just the shoe shine punches, man. It looks good. Yeah. That's the judges, man.
And that's how it definitely is. And I like Khan because Khan is very marketable. He has a huge following in Britain, and he's a skilled fighter. Everybody.
Absolutely.
He's got dropped by a lot of people.
There's no question. His chin is fine china.
It's fine china. However, he has a decent resume. Hell, he beat Maidana. You know what I mean? He arguably beat Peterson. And he destroys Zab Judah and he destroyed Paulie Malignaggi. So he has a decent resume. Just I think it'd be a good matchup.
Oh, great matchup. Another matchup the world wants to see, Manny Pacquiao, man. I mean, why don't they just get that fight made, man? I don't understand. Like, the politics in boxing is just
it's ego. It's not even about money, just ego. You know what I mean? One person want to feel like they got the upper hand on the other, man. Uncle Bob, man, he left. Uncle Bob, he left you, man. Get over it, man.
It's over, man.
Man, you got all these other fighters around you, man. Why you worried about Floyd? Just make the fight. Don't, you know what I mean? Y'all need to get over it, man.
Just make the fight, man. I mean, Floyd, he's already agreed to the fight overall. I mean, egos are in the way. Manny Pacquiao's gonna take the blood test, man. I mean, at this point, are they gonna wait till they're in their mid-40s?
Man, this is gonna happen, man. They're gonna be 40 years old fighting at 154. Man, they're gonna have a gut.
Yeah.
Floyd gonna have the George Jefferson hairstyle going on, and they're gonna fight because we're not gonna see in their prime. We definitely ain't gonna see in their prime.
Over, yeah, they're past their prime.
Yeah, they past their prime, but it's unfortunate, man, what egos does. And, boxing is ran by people with a lot of egos, man.
Absolutely. Next potential matchup, I think, will be Danny Garcia, man. I think he's
DSG, man. DSG, man. He's making these rap videos now, so I don't know if he got a chance.
Latin Goons, man.
Hey, did you check that out?
Man, it was an ill video.
It was nice, man. Shout out to DSG, man.
Shout out DSG.
Shout out y'all boys, man. Y'all boys doing it good for the Latin community, man.
Yeah, no question.
But I think that's a good fight. Danny. He has an instinct to time people punches, man.
Oh, man, absolutely. Nice timing.
That's what I'm saying. He's not a fast puncher by no means of the imagination. His movement is subpar at best. But it's like he has a ticking time clock in his head where he just knows when to react. Perfect.
Man, he can time that left hook, man. That shit is like a pitcher's wind up, man. That guy.
He times and he has good technique. He drops his head down so nobody can counter. So if you're gonna hit him, you can hit the top of the head. You're not gonna hit him flush.
Kind of like a Bernard Hopkins, right hand.
Yeah, Bernard has he goes low. So right now at Floyd Mayweather age, I still think he does enough to beat him, but I think it'd be an entertaining fight.
Yeah, man, that left hook decapitated my man Soka.
Man, Soka.
R.I.P. Ron Soka, man.
R.I.P. Soka, man. I nominate that man for manager of the year and fight of the year, man. How does a number 177 lightweight in the world gets a junior welterweight shot? Next week comes out and train a fighter on the undercard, man. Shout out to Raw Soka, man.
Raw Soka,
I need your manager, man. That's what I need, man. We
keep
need
rocking heavy, man.
Keep rocking heavy, man. Keep getting knocked out, man.
Okay.
Keep everybody hot, man.
Okay. Another potential matchup, Cotto rematch.
I think Cotto Canelo. I think that's gonna be the rematch. I think it's gonna be one out of Cotto Canelo.
Okay.
I'm gonna put this out first, boxing fans. I'm definitely a Canelo fan, man.
Huge boxing Canelo fan, man.
Hey,
I'm on the fence still.
We're gonna make a video, and coming soon. I'm gonna tell you my vision for Canelo, man, and how he's gonna take over Julio Cesar Chavez. Juan Manuel Marquez is the greatest Mexican fighter that ever lived, man.
That's controversial.
They're gonna make songs. You remember heard about Joe Louis back in the day when they made Joe Louis songs? They're gonna make Canelo songs for this dude, man.
Hey man, that's wishful thinking.
He's everything, man. So I would say out of either win out of Cotto Canelo, that's a great rematch for him. Both those guys got huge fan bases.
That's true.
They're gonna have a legitimate middleweight scrap, and that's gonna be a tough fight, man, for Floyd at his age, man. Because Cotto's not gonna give it to him easy, and I think that Canelo. I like Canelo. I'm a big Canelo fan, but I don't think his trainer. I don't think he has a top-notch trainer. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't.
May be onto something.
I don't think his trainer can make the necessary adjustments for Cotto, man. Canelo, and that's just how I feel about it, man. Because like, there's some instances in these fights that I feel that a lot of times Canelo has to learn on his own, and even though he's got a lot of fights, but he's still really young. Your trainer should be able to see things before you can see it. That's the purpose of having a trainer, and I don't think his trainer sees that stuff, and he doesn't make any adjustments. And like even the Laura fight, it was certain nuances he could have changed, and he just didn't do it.
He did drop the ball in that fight, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a debatable fight, man. I give it one or two rounds for Canelo. It could have went either way, but at the end of the day, you made a great point, man. His trainer, I mean, he's loyal to his team, man, but it may be time to potentially seek other advice, you know?
Yeah, because like I hate to see
he has the tools.
Yeah, he has to because
no question.
There's a lot of good fighters out there who just trainers who are not that well. Like for instance, Fernando Vargas. Fernando Vargas is a hell of a fighter, but his team, his trainer, and his manager just put him in fights that just wasn't good for him.
Yeah,
and as a result. He didn't sustain the career that he wanted.
You know, I mean, Canelo, I will say he's still a young fighter. He's developing, and I mean, he took that Floyd fight, man. I mean, it was a win-win situation.
He had to take that fight.
He had to take it, but at the same time, he wasn't prepared.
He was not.
Even with 50 fights, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he was still underdeveloped, and still learning, man.
Yeah,
on the job.
You know, like Mexicans don't have amateur system like United States, man. Them boy. So
hold on now, that's controversial, man.
Man, they don't have. Even they admitted that. Even if you look at any Mexican fighter, even Abner Mar, was he Olympian? I think he was Olympian.
Sure.
But Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., all those boys had like maybe 10 amateur fights. Canelo turned pro 15 years old because he said the reason why he did it because
he had a daughter, right?
I think he had. It wasn't because of daughter. It was because he didn't have no faith in the amateur system, man.
Okay.
So
I respect that. And moving on to Maidana. Where does Maidana go from here, man? I mean, he's an all-action fighter, man. I think they should definitely stay away from movers and shakers, man. I like the Broner matchup, man, the rematch.
I think that'll be a great fight, man.
Great fight,
just because. Only thing about I'm curious too to see how Broner made adjustments because he's gonna have to move more.
Yeah, for sure.
He's gonna have to move more. He's gonna have to let his hands go and like he's gonna have to stay out those ropes because he gets those ropes. And he's going to stop falling for traps. A lot of Maidana trapped him a lot in that first round.
He did, man.
So I think I like Maidana, man. Maidana got.
You like him in the rematch? You take Maidana in that?
Right now it's a toss up. I would go Maidana, man. You got to go. Cause think about this. Maidana beat him the first time, and he fought well enough to get a rematch with Mayweather.
His confidence is through the roof.
Yeah, it's through the roof. So it's not, and I don't think that Maidana, I don't think he thinks Bronner can hurt him. I really don't. And based on Bronner, his last couple of fights with 140 pounds, he didn't hurt nobody. He dropped him, but it was more of a flash knockdown than an all around dude they were gonna get down.
Yeah.
So with that fight, it's gonna be a good fight. And like
the thing that really concerns me about that fight, man, is Bronner's footwork. He's too stationary.
He's fast.
He's fast. His hands are fast, but his legs are slow, man.
I don't understand, and I think that just like you said, he has great full speed, but he doesn't use no head movement and no lateral. If you don't do head movement against a guy like Maidana, it's a problem, man.
You have to bend at the waist, man.
You have to bend in the waist. You have to move the angles. You have to move those feet, and he has that wide stance, man.
That wide stance, man. It's like I can't even explain it, man.
Yeah.
He gets a lot of power or leverage on his punches, but at the same time, he can't get out of
he can't get out
the burning house when he needs to go.
No, he can't. So that's a big issue, man. But like I said, Maidana, man, he's definitely a top 5 welterweight now, man. Like he's definitely arrived, man. Like, you know, as boxing fans, man, to see this dude who got shutted out by Devin Alexander fight potentially the greatest product by generation
hands down, absolutely.
It's amazing to see. And like you said, any fight, I would love to see another fight. I'd like to see though. The all Argentina showdown, man.
Oh man, what a
Lucas the Machine
Matisse. That particular matchup is explosive. It's almost one of those fights that it's gonna take years off of whoever wins career, man.
It's gonna be a rough fight, and also another shot to DSG, man. DSG, man, whatever you do, man, avoid that rematch, man.
DSG, don't take that.
Don't listen to Uncle Al, man.
Uncle Al.
Do not listen. Do not take that fight. You do not want it.
You don't want to see that.
This
rematch,
dude,
man.
Hey man, this dude gonna hire. He gonna hire Rafael Garcia and get him a real cut man, and it's gonna be a problem, man.
That cut man let him down, man. Without that cut, well, the swelling and the cut, man, I feel like it's a different fight, man.
And I think this time he's gonna go more to the body, man.
Oh my goodness.
And see
Matisse to the body.
Yeah.
Let's backtrack and go back to Matisse.
Yeah.
Maidana. Maidana is very soft in the breadbasket. And that's something that Floyd really didn't take advantage of in the second fight.
And Matisse, like I'm saying, man,
Matisse's body shots.
I don't think that fight's gonna material just because both of them are good friends, and I don't know. I think that's gonna be down the line personally because there's a lot of other fights, but I think that'll be a hell of a fight. Right now, I got to give it to Maidana because he's a natural bigger fighter.
You know what? I tend to lean towards Lucas Matisse, man, just based on the body work.
He does nice body work.
He shoots straighter punches, and I feel like he has underrated boxing skills.
Man. I don't know. I think Maidana can outbox him, man. I think
Maidana?
I think Maidana can do just enough to get him, man. Like
it's one of those matchups, man, that you never can tell till they get.
Yeah, you're right.
Man.
And you're right. Until he got hit though, he was outboxing Danny. He was, man. Until he got to about the 34th round when the left hook started catching up and he started swelling his eyes. So
I mean, Herrera outrocks Danny, man. So that's not saying a lot.
Herrera's nice, man. He's
watch out for that guy.
Yeah, man. Watch out for Herrera, man. DSG, do not take that rematch. Do not take that rematch, man.
Don't go back and fight in Puerto Rico.
No,
DSG.
Hey, man, do not fight.
Going out there, too much rum, man.
Too much rum, man. You leave Daddy Yankee alone, man. That make he's giving too much attention over there, man.
Yeah. He thought he was a celebrity over there, man.
Another fight would be Keith Thurman, man. Keith Thurman.
One time
Thurman, man. I think one time that'd be a great step up for him, man. And I think that Maidana has enough power that he's gonna rock him one time, man.
You know what? I have seen one time buzzed in his last couple of fights, but he has pretty good.
He got recovery ability, but he hasn't been hit with somebody like Maidana, man.
That is true. That's true. We don't know how he's gonna respond. Kind of like the Wilder effect. Man.
Yeah.
What happens when he gets clipped on the chin?
Yeah,
man?
you just never
respond.
You never know, man.
Know.
I think in that fight, you know, like with me, I gotta go with Maidana. I gotta go with Maidana against Keith Thurman, man.
I gotta go with the one time. You know, he's undefeated, underrated boxing skills, nice punching power, man. I feel like he brings the pain. He goes to the body nicely. Mm-hmm. That body shot that he knocked that guy out from Argentina, I think.
Yeah,
Argentine fighter, man. That was a hell of a body shot. So I favor the stronger puncher in that fight. You know, he has decent boxing skills. His chin is still a question, but I think he'll based on what I've seen in the Floyd Maidana fight, Maidana seems to me that he's kind of on the downward slope, man. His stamina wasn't there since Alex Ariza.
Since the vitamins wasn't there, he didn't get no
Since that juice, man.
that juice, man.
that extra juice.
Extra juice, man. So but yeah, like I don't know. I think Maidana still has a lot of good, strong fights, and I think with that, with Keith Thurman, that'll be an interesting one, man.
Yeah.
And also with Danny, man. I think Danny, that'd be a good fight with him.
Batiste. No, Danny
Maidana. That'd be a good fight for him. I think that actually, I go with Danny. I think Danny can do it just enough to get him, man.
You know what? I feel like if Danny could beat Matisse, he'll give Maidana a run for his money.
Only thing I like about Danny, he doesn't go to the body, man, at all.
He doesn't go to the body.
He doesn't go to the body, and with Matisse, you're not gonna catch him on a hook and just knock out Maidana. Maidana, he's not a great defensive person, but he does just enough where you're not gonna catch him on one big punch and get him out there.
That is true.
So I would think that hopefully, Angel will work on him going to the body more with a fighter like that. Because that's what Danny definitely doesn't do with any body work, man. And that's the reason why I think him and Peterson would be a good fight. But that's another story.
Why can't that fight get made, man? I mean,
Uncle Al, man. Shout Uncle Al.
Shout out to Uncle Al.
Shout out Uncle Al, man. You don't want to get on that bad, man. He's watching all these channels, man. So
yeah, without a doubt.
Without a doubt, man.
But we're signing out, man. Thanks for checking in with the Boxing Digest, TKO Boxing Digest. This is our first video, so click the like button, subscribe. We're going to be coming to you live with the latest boxing news and digest, man. Again, my name is Lamar, the Black Al Bernstein.
I'm the Black Al Bernstein. Thank you for supporting us, and we look forward to giving you some more good boxing information.
Okay.